Woohoo! Hey, first video 2026, let's go! Well, I guess this is becoming a series now. Rounderhouse! This is SCP's golden boy and winner of the most handsomest SCP author award, and let's talk about the first article he's ever put on the wiki. SCP 4049. Rounder's first article is like many other modern big authors' first article. It's standalone, it's unique, and it's simple with enough mystery to make you want more. SCP-4049's simple explanation is that it's an extra-dimensional space, a room in a basement in a Wyoming's arm factory. The floor is soil, with graves and tombstones, and the tombstones have ancient Greek writing engraved on them with the word hound, and the walls made of smooth marble. Remember that. The other aspect of 4049 is the -A phenomenon, and it's what happens to men in Wyoming, Idaho, or Montana who love to hunt for sport. Well, they combust spontaneously when in religious worship, and they just vanish. They leave behind all their clothes and a single arrowhead in the ground. Remember that. Now we have the -1 entities that are the next part of 4049, and to make it easy, I'm just going to read the descriptions verbatim. SCP-4049-1 instances vary to some degree in their dimensions and weight, but all have the following traits in common: quadrupedal posture, extreme hostility towards human and animal life, abnormally thick skin, natural tendency to avoid their own reflection, muscled legs used to jump forward at high velocity, disproportionately long arms with 4 clawed paws, screeching vocalizations, a face identical to the most recent -A, and an internal anatomy noticeably resembling a human's, but with several differences, such as a reinforced spine, 2 hearts, no reproductive system whatsoever, and an additional row of teeth, and a large mouth to house them. After 60 days of -A happening, the -1 will claw its way out of the soil and attempt to leave the room. I'm oversimplifying, leaving out a lot of details, because I need you to read this article yourself. Now, description aside, let me explain why 4049 is great, and is also the perfect first article for Rounderhouse to use to introduce himself to the wiki. In this article, there are key yet small details sprinkled throughout that will naturally lead the reader to the deeper story that you could theoretically figure out all on your own. Many of Rounder's greatest works also have this method. From their latest 8976 for the 2024 horror anthology to 4511, The Swan God, which I will talk about next time. There are details sprinkled throughout that keen readers can spot and figure out what the deeper unwritten story of it all is by themselves. What I find fascinating looking back at this article is first, is the evident amount of restraint Rounder shows in comparison to his later works. 4049 is short, almost to the point of feeling cut off, almost as if there is this insecurity to write to his full potential and ideals. 4049 has that extra benefit of showing that Rounder can 100% excel in a short-form writing just as well as he excels in the novel-length works of pure art that he always produces. This is the rare example of less is more that Rounder doesn't often show us. Rounderhouse is known for his verbose writing, and not in a bad way. His works are long, but you want to keep reading the entire time. His works never drag out. They're not rough to read. But when you see his beginning, you kind of understand why. 4049 is short, but it gets the point across in those short ways. But at the same time, you read 4049 and you can tell that there's more he wanted to put, that he wanted to expand upon, but the wiki just wasn't ready for it yet. Following this new pattern that I'm apparently setting up for myself, Next time you hear me talk about Rounderhouse, so subscribe and you can hear it, I'll talk about my favorite article of his. One where he doesn't have the same worry that he's doing too much. Next time, I'll talk about the Swine God. I'll talk about 4511, and you will see just how much Rounderhouse can do with so little while still being standalone. Rounderhouse has Under Vegas, he has Red Tape, he has these two massive overarching canons that if you know SCP, you love these two. But even the standalones have their special place. And I can't wait to talk to you about it more next time.